Today's topic is random variables. We discussed the random variables definitions in the last class. So, what is random variable? Random variable is a mapping from original sample space to numerical sample space, subject to certain conditions. So here we have two types of random variables, that is discrete random variable and continuous random variable. So the random variable x, which can take only a finite number of discrete values, so that is called as discrete random variable, and a random variable x, which can take continuous values in an interval, that is called as continuous random variable. And we discussed two examples for probability function. So with diagrams which is on xy plane, and we have definitions of probability function of a discrete random variable. So we are defining the probability function and the function is p of x equal to x equal to p of x, and we have properties probability of x greater than or equal to 0, and summation px is 1 and px cannot be negative for any value of x. So this is the definition for probability function.
Sir, I'll not present, sir. I mean, C++ మీద కొట్టేసిన.
Okay. So coming to the probability distribution function, let x be a random variable. The function capital F of x, defined as capital F of x over x, probability of x less than or equal to x, where x lies between minus infinity to infinity. So this is probability distribution function, and the properties are probability of a less than x less than or equal to b, that is equal to f of b minus f of a, and if x lies between a and b in a closed interval, then probability of x equal to a plus f of b minus f of a, and f of x, capital F of x, lies between 0 and 1. Now discrete probability distribution. Discrete probability distribution, this is also called as probability mass function. So let x be a discrete random variable, then f of x, small f of x, can be written as e of xi for I equal to 1 to 3 values, which satisfy the two conditions, p of xi greater than 0 for all values of I, and the summation p of xi equal to 1 for I equal to 1 to 3. The set p of xi, I equal to 1 to so on so forth, is called the discrete probability distribution of the discrete random variable x. So coming to the cumulative distribution function, so we are defining with f of x, so that is equal to summation p of x or summation f of x in a range that is from 0 to a given value. So this we are writing as capital F of x. So capital F of x is cumulative distribution function. So these are the definitions for probability function, probability distribution function, discrete probability function, and the cumulative distribution function. And the next definition is probability density function. So the probability density function is given by capital small f of x over x, and this is the value, that is the derivative of the probability distribution function. That is f of x over x equal to d by dx of capital F of x over x. So this is the definition for probability density function. So all these are the definitions under discrete random variable. Now coming to continuous random variable. So the continuous probability distribution. So when a random variable capital H takes every value in an interval, it gives rise to continuous distribution of X. The distribution defined by the variates like temperature, heights, and weights are continuous distributions. Probability density function. For continuous variable, the probability distribution is called probability density function. So the probability distribution what we are taking here, so some f of x. So that itself the probability density function. So we are considering a small interval of x, that is x minus dx by 2 from x plus dx by 2. In that interval, the probability which gives you f of x dx. So this f of x is called the probability density function, or simply density function of the variate capital H, and the curve y equal to f of x is known as probability density curve. Coming to the probability properties of probability density function f of x, that is f of x is greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to R, and minus infinity to infinity f of x dx gives you 1, that is total probability is 1. Now P of E, probability of E equal to integration over E f of x dx is well defined for any event, and probability of x which lies between A and B is given by integration A to B f of x dx. So here this is continuous random variables. Here you have to take all the values in integration. Similarly, you can write the probability values for continuous random variable. That is probability of A less than x less than or equal to B equal to probability of A less than or equal to x less than B, that is equal to probability of A less than x less than B. All values are equal here. The integration in the continuous random variable, all the probability values are equal, but not in the case of discrete random variable. And the value which is equal to probability of A less than or equal to x less than or equal to B, which is equal to f of B minus f of A. That is, the inclusion or non-inclusion of endpoints does not change the probability, right? But it is not in the case of discrete distribution. Now, cumulative distribution function of a continuous random variable. The cumulative distribution function or distribution function of continuous random variable capital X is denoted by capital F of X, and the value is minus integration minus infinity to x f of x dx. What is this x here? Any value. We are considering any value. So that is x here. So f of x equal to probability of x less than or equal to x, that is equal to minus infinity to x f of x dx is called the cumulative distribution function. And the properties of cumulative distribution function, f of x lies between 0 and 1 for all the values of x in the interval minus infinity to infinity, and f dash x equal to f of x which is greater than or equal to 0, so that f of x is a non-decreasing function, we can say. and the limits f of minus infinity is 0 and f of infinity is 1. So these are the properties under cumulative distribution function. Right? We covered first problem in the last class. That is, let h denote the number of heads in a single toss of 4 times. We need to determine the probabilities. So let's go for second problem. 2 dice are thrown. Let h assigned to each point A, comma B in S. The maximum of its number, that is h of A, comma B equal to maximum of A, comma. Find the probability distribution function. The total number of cases are 36, that is sample space with 36 elements, since 2 dice are thrown here. And our what is our random variable here? Random variable is x of s, that is x of A, comma B, and what we are taking here, maximum of 2 variables A, comma B. So for maximum 1, we are writing the favorable cases 1, comma 1. So that is probability of 1 is 1 by 36. So we are writing all the possible cases here. Maximum 1 eppudu vastundi, right? So that is only possibility 1, comma 1. So that is 1 by 36. Now for maximum 2, maximum number should be 2 only. So the favorable cases are 2, comma 1, 1, comma 2, and 2, comma 2. So these are the 3 possible favorable cases for maximum 2. So probability of 2 equal to 3 by 36. For maximum 3, the favorable cases are, the number should be maximum and that number is 3 only. So the favorable cases we are writing from sample space 1, comma 3, 3, comma 1, 2, comma 3, 3, comma 2, and 3, comma 3. So you have favorable cases as number 5. So probability of 3 is probability of x equal to 3, that is 5 by 36. Similarly for maximum number 4, the favorable cases, you will get 7 favorable cases. Please make a note of favorable cases for maximum 4, similarly for maximum 5, and for maximum 6. Please write down all the favorable cases. So probability of 4, probability of x equal to 4 is 7 by 36. Probability of 5 is 9 by 36. And probability of 6 is 11 by 36. Now we need to write the probability distribution function. Since this is discrete, we need to write discrete probability distribution. And what are the values of x? First problem lo values emunayama 0 to 4 unnai. When we are tossing coin 4 times. So in that case you may have 0 times, 0 heads, 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head. But here what you have, the maximum number you are taking, and the number minimum number is 1 and the maximum number is 6. So your x values X values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Similarly, already we obtained all the values, all the probability values corresponding to the random variables from 1 to 6. So please make a note of all the probability values, which gives you the discrete probability distribution. This is the second problem. Now let's see one more problem. A random variable capital X has the following probability function. Here X values and the probability values are given. X values and corresponding P of X values are given. So no need to find out the probability distribution function. Already the given probability distribution function, that is X values from 0 to 7 and P of X values are given. And we need to determine K, and we need to evaluate the different probabilities and determine the distribution function of X by writing the value of K. So let's see this one. So we know that the total probabilities is 1, that is sigma X equal to 0 to 7, P of X equal to 1. So we have 8 values at random variables. So X equal to 0 to 7, P of X equal to 1. So add all the probability values, which is equal to 1. So you have a quadratic equation 10k square plus 9k minus 1 equal to 0. Write the factors. And you have two values of k. One is negative and one is positive. So consider the positive value k equal to 1 by 10. That is equal to 0.1. So now this is the value of k, that is 0.1. That is equal to 1 by 10. Now evaluate probability of X less than 6. X less than 6 means X equal to probability of X equal to 0 to X equal to 5. Write down all the values. K plus 2k plus 3k plus 2k plus k square. And you know the value of k, that is 0.1. Substitute the value, that is 0.81. And similarly, probability of X greater than or equal to 6. 1 minus probability of X less than 6. So 1 minus, you have probability of X less than 6 value, that is 0.81. Substitute here. And probability of 0 less than X less than 5. So consider the values from 1 to 4 only. Probability of X equal to 1 plus probability of X equal to 2 plus probability of X equal to 3 plus probability of X equal to 4. So you'll get 8k. So 8k equal to 8 by 10, that is 0.8. And probability of 0 less than or equal to 8 less than or equal to 4. So we are including 0 and 4 here. You'll get 8k, that is also 0.8. We need to calculate the minimum value of n here, that is probability of x less than or equal to 1. You take probability of x less than or equal to 1, and what is your observation? X less than or equal to 1 means probability of x equal to 0 plus x equal to 1. So you'll get k, that is 0.1. Probability of x less than or equal to 2, you will get 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10, that is 3 by 10, 0.3. And probability of x less than or equal to 3, 0.5. Probability of x less than or equal to 4, 0.5. 0.8, which is greater than 0.5. Probability of x less than or equal to 4, which gives you 0.8, which is greater than 0.5. Right? So for the value 4, n equal to 4, the probability value is greater than 1 by 2. So the minimum value of n is 4. Now distribution function of x. So distribution function already given in the question for x equal to 0 to 7 with p of x values including k. Now simply substitute the value of k. So that is for x equal to 0, the probability value is 0. For 1, k, that is 1 by 10. So simply write down the value of k. So 1 by 10. Similarly, for next you will get 3 by 10, 5 by 10, 8 by 10, 81 by 100, and 83 by 100, and last value is 1. So this is the distribution function. Let's see one more problem. A random variable capital X has the following probability distribution. X values and P of X values. Find the value of K. Probability of X less than or equal to 2. And probability of 2 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 5. Right. So this is a discrete probability distribution. So distribution function is already given. And we know that the total probability is 1. So sigma P of X equal to 1. So add all the values. You'll get 36k, which is equal to 1. So k equal to 1 by 36. Now probability of x less than or equal to 2. That is probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2. So k plus 2k, 3k, that is 3 by 36, 1 by 12. and we need to calculate the probability of x which lies between 2 and 5, including 2 and 5. So probability of x equal to 2 plus probability of x equal to 3 plus probability of x equal to 4 plus probability of x equal to 5. So 2k plus 3k plus 4k plus 5k, that is 14k. So 14 by 36. Right. So these are the probability values where probability distribution function is given, but the probability values are involving the value of k. So before finding the probability values, we need to calculate the value of k. So first calculate the value of k, substitute the value of k so that you can write the different probability values. So this is for today.